Welcome everybody. We've got a Group C matchup for you here. It's going to be Shadow Shield finally breaking his way onto the field. Taking on first, we're going to see Maalik. And he has a couple more matches, so you'll see several of him. Should all be uploaded together. See how it works out here. Maalik, a long, well-known 1v1 player, as Dance of Death is on the brain as I watch Shadow Shield pick it up. People may remember this guy from the last tournament, pulling off some big upset wins in the group stage versus Guinan, only to be knocked out later in the quarterfinals. Right now, he's got his setup. Enough aura. He has the dance, 2 swift blows. Doesn't look like he's ready to move in yet. Wary of the Psycho Spears. Actually gets tagged by the gravity press. Jumps a little too early. Good hit by Maalik. He's going to pick up the reverse and he's going to head on in. Try and land some of this damage. Maalik is off to a good start, at least with that 8 damage. It's a good hit. Another one. Hoping to get lucky twice. Shadow Shield doing his best to try and find out what the shield is first before he goes in for the tag. Could have maybe reversed that. Chose not to. I didn't see if the aura was slightly off or not. Still playing it safe. $14 for 7. But that will put them both in one-shot territory now. Whichever hits first, Photon Burst or Dance. Maalik with a very good hit. Trading back. Has the more proactive skill for getting the damage first. Dance of Death is fast, but if he preempts it... Oh, he fakes with a shield. And he's going to get punished for it. Shadow Shield, game 1. Let's see, looks like Panorama and Highway were banned, so now we'll be on City. Looks like he's going to move towards a more vibration-focused deck. Well, it does have Cycle Burst in it, so he calls it Vibration, but he's a liar. Ooh, 3 Vibration moves off the start and 1 aura is just ugly. Had a bit of a slow start in the last one, and this one is just nasty. Going to pick up the Shield Breaker. I wonder if he overwrites that as well. Maalik defending the base with the Sensor Mine. It's a very advantageous spot for him to be right now, and to have the mine to keep him out as well. Later on, could become a bit more of a problem being left on that island against that barrage of vibration moves if Shadow Shield's able to recover enough and keep both. So far, only had to overwrite 1. Which is a good spot. He's up to 7 aura now with 2 free spots on his bench. Despite the rough start, his arsenal has been mostly forgiving. Only had to overwrite 2 skills. Ooh, getting a little bit of lag there. Maalik moving his way to the other side of the map. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing. Gonna stick with Vibration Blaster and Psycho Burst for now. Using Call. Move his capsules over here, I guess. Oh, uses Retreat now. One of Maalik's patented decks here. He likes to use Call and Retreat and dodge around while he fights. Reverse now. Shadow Shield manages to sidestep it. That would have been good time to shoot a blaster right there after he used that call. Wouldn't have had enough to dodge the move. Psycho Burst now for Maalik. Uh-oh. That retreat was not good. Drops him right in line. He gets hit for 6. He's taking 2 shields now with Psycho Burst, but he has no attacks to fire back with. Reverse comes out, but the tracking had already been lost. Another shield now. Shadow Shield almost lines up his own Psycho Burst there, but not successful. That retreat just barely giving him enough invulnerability frames. But now the vibration laser coming out is just going to be too much for the retreat and the reverse out of Maalik. He needs to have a better answer to the laser. Charge this time. And Maalik now on the verge of taking the L here. Doing his best to stay away from these lasers. But the charge and the retreat just not sufficient. See, it'll take us to Refinery for game 3. Let's see if Maalik is able to get some momentum back here. He's had a fairly good showing in game 1. And another rough start. He looks like he's really relying on Psycho Burst this game, but another 1 aura start. He's got all 3 Psycho Bursts, 1 aura, and 2 quantum amps. If he's patient and he's lucky, and he gets another aura particle here, he's actually in a pretty good spot, although I still wouldn't want all 3 of my Psycho Bursts front-loaded, personally. Not going to get it. Doesn't look like he's willing to overwrite yet either, which means I think he's going to overwrite the reverse. Oh. Just not getting lucky. Still overwrites the reverse, but he's going to overwrite one of the Psycho Bursts eventually. I'm assuming. Now it's begun. Gets himself up to 9 aura, and he puts Maalik now at 11. Has the speed up that he always likes to have. Shadow Shield, a really good user of +2 and +4 speed. It's really underrated just how many things you can dodge with that. And Maalik just delivers himself very oddly. And he's going to jump off the map rather than sticking around. That's 15 damage for the hubris of jumping into the tower right next to Shadow Shield. He's going to break a shield as Maalik patiently awaits some more capsules here. Likely to break another shield or to break Maalik instead. And that'll be a 3-0 now for Shadow Shield.